What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. Last night, Riff Raff made his debut in the squared circle during an independent match between Kurt Angle and Rey Mysterio. Riff hopped up to the apron and stopped Kurt Angle from using a chair that he was going to hit Rey Mysterio with. And that distracted Kurt, so Rey was able to kick him and go for the 619 and win the match. So from there, it got me thinking, because Riff Raff has been wanting to get into wrestling since about December 2014. He was seen training with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was co-signing him, saying, you know, they're going to get to the WWE. And obviously that didn't happen because Hulk Hogan's, his legal issues and the whole racist audio that leaked last summer. So those kind of plans were put on hold. But Riff Raff did find a way to get where he needed to go. I think the best thing about the clip, and I'm going to include it in this video right after I display, is the Jim Ross commentary. It was dope. So here's a clip real quick.
Riff Raff, the rapper Riff Raff, taking a chair. He's making a big mistake as Riff Raff, and Mysterio, the drop kick from behind. Another drop kick. Angle's been taken out of this game by Riff Raff, for God's sakes. And another 619. Another 619. Mysterio will not quit. And the splash from the top. The legs are hooked. Referee's got a count. The shoulders are down.
So I wanted to pick out 5 wrestlers that Riff Raff could wrestle to, get in the ring. Since he wants to get into the ring, let's talk about it. Number 5 is going to be The Big Show. Why The Big Show, you might be asking? Well, the purpose of this is to allow Riff Raff to be creative. With someone like The Big Show, you're not going to slam him. You're not going to be able to easily take him down. So Riff Raff has to use his creativity, which he displays a lot in his music through all the different pop culture references and, zany things that he says. He'll have to, display that same kind of creativity in the squared circle against The Big Show. So it was an easy pick for me. It was one of the first names that I thought of, and I think it would be an interesting match. Number 4 has to be Ric Flair. Now, I've never seen Riff Raff wrestle. Nobody has, because he hasn't made his official in-ring debut. But I would imagine that Riff Raff is a lot more show-offy than, a strongman. He's not a Samoa Joe or a Nakamura. He's more of a Shawn Michaels or a Ric Flair type of character. And I can only imagine the amount of bragging and boasting going on in the promos leading up to a Ric Flair and Riff Raff match. And then just getting in the ring with the two. Ric Flair struts and has all the sayings, his woos, and Riff Raff would be someone that would do the same. So it would be interesting just to see for the entertainment value of that. Number 3, you have to go with The Rock. Now, long before Riff Raff was shouting out Versace in all his songs, The Rock was actually wearing Versace. And I want The Rock to bring back the Versace shirt for one night only to go against Riff Raff. It would be a spectacle. It would be cool to see. So that's number 3. Number 2 is a no-brainer. Kurt Angle. Simply because the two are now engaged in a feud. After he caused Kurt to lose, Kurt went on Twitter and said some things about him. And, he called him a 1-star rapper. That was cold. And then Riff Raff said, you better chill out. You better be like a penguin and chill out before I hit you with the Lamborghini leg lock. The typical Riff Raff response. And I'm sure they're going to continue to go back and forth after this video. But now they've planted the seed, so where do they fight at? They got to fight somewhere. Kurt Angle wrestling in the indies for now. It'd make a really good, it'd make a really good match just to see it happen, Number 1 is the most expected, or maybe it's unexpected, depending on how you look at it, is Hulk Hogan. Because this is the man that you were supposed to train with. He was supposed to help you get into the WWE. You were supposed to win the Neon title belt. And then all of a sudden, everything, went out on the table. I mean, I mentioned Hogan's, the racism audio that really kicked him out of WWE, and then he's had his legal issues, which doesn't help bring him back towards WWE. But we haven't seen Riff Raff and Hogan kind of interacting over a year. So, if that was supposed to be your mentor and he was supposed to get you somewhere, I would feel some kind of way. So, Riff Raff definitely calls him out for the feud, and, it runs wild. Everybody's going crazy, and it would be like the ultimate match just to get that revenge. I don't know if Riff Raff would win. It's hard to take down Hogan, especially with the recent trial. So I don't know. But those are 5 wrestlers that I think Riff Raff would be, suitable to be in the ring with if he wanted to really kick off a wrestling career. If you have any other wrestlers that you would choose or that you would pick, let me know in the comment section below. And then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at Sermons Domain. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching. And until next time, peace.